Hey guys, hope everybody is having a fantastic week. Lori Werner here, Medical Marketing Whiz and the co-creator of the Dr. Marketing Blueprint. And today I wanted to make a quick video and share with you guys something that is very overlooked by a lot of medical practices, and that is creating a marketing-friendly environment at your practice. Now, let's face it. Doctors are busy. A lot of times you're not at the front of your office. You're not in your own waiting room seeing what patients are doing, seeing what patients are hearing, what they're smelling, what the lighting is like. But believe it or not, aside from your website, the way that your office looks, sounds, and smells is probably the most important first impression that a patient is going to have about your practice, and also it really either creates or negates patient loyalty, patients staying at your practice. So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today a little bit. So, have you really ever considered what your office environment is like from a patient experience? So when they come in, what is the lighting like? What is the waiting room like? What is the reception area like? And I want to challenge you over the next week or so just to maybe put yourself in the patient's shoes and take a walk into your office from the perspective of a patient. So a couple things I want to talk to you about. First thing, your reception area. Is it one of those old school areas that, it's all closed off? The receptionist is behind the glass. It's a very unwelcoming type of environment. Now, if you're a physician that is wanting to grow cash-based procedures, maybe you've brought in a new piece of technology that isn't currently covered by insurance, or you're doing aesthetic type procedures, the reception area is extremely important to make sure that patients feel welcomed. They feel like this is an office that is one that they want to be at. So listen to the conversations that your staff is having. Are your staff talking about, the late night they had last night, or how they have a headache, or complaining about their husband? Patients should never hear that kind of stuff. It is shocking to me. A lot of you guys know I came from the world of medical sales. I've been in literally thousands of doctors' offices. I used to hear this stuff all the time. It reflects so poorly on practices where you're listening to staff gossip about, things or complain about things. It doesn't reflect well. So have a conversation with your staff. I believe that doctors' offices staffs should have the customer service skills of Starbucks and Disney employees. They're pleasant, they're friendly, they're helpful, they always have a smile, they make people feel welcome. That is the type of customer service that your staff needs to have. Now, if you have staff members that are crabby, rude, grumpy, get rid of them. Get rid of them. They are one of the number one things that will hurt your practice. It'll hurt your online reviews. It'll hurt patients when they call on the phone. It'll hurt patients, staying with your practice when they actually show up to have that first visit with you. So the other thing is are patients able to hear other patient conversations? When they're in the room waiting for you to come in, can they hear what's going on in the next room? That should never happen. Obviously, we know that for HIPAA, but a patient doesn't want to hear what some other patient has going on, and we all want to have our own privacy. So make sure that those type of conversations are never going on. And then the other thing regarding that patient experience is your staff, what they're wearing, what they look like. Do they just have like a hodgepodge of different scrubs, or do they all match? It is worth investing in matching scrubs with your office logo on them. Your staff is going to look professional. All of these services that you want to grow, it just instills confidence and professionalism when everybody matches. You guys are branded, you've got your logo on your scrubs. It just looks a lot more professional. And again, believe it or not, it really does have a big impact on how patients view your practice. The other thing that I actually learned this in a book, I thought this was a great suggestion, is when you have a new patient come to your practice, take a couple of minutes and have a staff member give that patient a tour of your practice. Patients should know, that they're welcome. They should know that you have specific credentials. Your staff should tell them about that. They should show the patient all of the latest and greatest technologies that you have. Now, whether that patient ever needs that particular technology or not, it doesn't matter. Every patient should know the big things that you do, the things that make you different. Because either A, they might know somebody that might need that service or procedure, and B, when a patient feels like that their doctor has skills and offers a wide variety of services and the latest and greatest technology, it impresses people. Patients feel like they're going to the best. So again, don't skip, let's say, a specific procedure because that procedure is only for 50 to 60-year-olds when your patient is 30. Still let them know that you offer that, because again, they might have somebody they work with, their parent, their sister, their aunt, that might need that. And again, it impresses people with the different things that you offer. The other thing in terms of appearance of your office is your forms, okay? I can't tell you how many times I go to a doctor's office and it's a Xerox of a Xerox of a Xerox copy in these forms that we're given. They look terrible. They make offices look so low budget. So do me a favor, take a look at your forms. Make sure that they're uniform. They have your logo on them. Again, branding. They have your website on them. They have a link to your Facebook on them. You can upload PDF versions of your forms right onto your website. That's going to save patients time. Go to your website, download the forms, fill them out before they even come in for their appointment. Again, it makes you look like you have the latest technology. It makes you look professional. And that's really what we're going after, right? All of this has to do with marketing in the bigger picture. And then last but not least, just adding things like little things, okay? Little things like music, calming music, not like the radio or nothing at all. Aromatherapy. So I am a huge fan of Bath and Body Works. They have these little things you plug into the wall. You can get different smells. They're not overpowering. They make your office smell great. People don't want to walk into a dentist office and it smell like a dentist office, or an OBGYN office and it smells like an OBGYN office. Make it a pleasant smell, a pleasant look. Everybody looks uniform. Your forms look good. All of this has a huge impact on marketing, because here's the thing, guys. People will work with me. They'll spend money on marketing. They'll spend money on websites. They'll spend money doing all of these things. And there's two things that will ruin it. Number one, you have bad online reviews, which is a different topic. I'll definitely go over that. But number two is how people answer the phone and what their first impression of your office is when they walk in. So my tip for you today is just put yourself in the patient's perspective. Think about what they're smelling, what they're hearing, what your staff looks like, what they're saying. Is it welcoming? Institute that quick tour for all of your new patients. Get your forms online. Take a look at your forms. Make sure that they look good. They're branded with everything you want people to know about you. And you will truly turn your office into a much more marketing-friendly environment. And I promise you, it will be worth any investment just to do a few upgrades, make everything look nice, invest in those matching scrubs for your staff, and it will pay off. So that is my message for you today, guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of the day. And if you found value in this, please let me know. Or if you have any other tips, maybe you have something that's worked great in your office that you would like to share with others, please drop a comment, let us know, and we would love to incorporate that and share that with other people. And then if you are looking for some additional tips, tricks, tools as far as getting your practice going on marketing and really taking your practice to the next level, we have a completely free webinar on our website, drmarketingblueprint.com. That's drmarketingblueprint.com. Check it out. It's a free webinar. You will walk away from that with a lot of great knowledge. So definitely check that out, and hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and we'll talk soon. All right, bye-bye.